Group it. Group it.
Wait, we're all family, man.
Hey.
No, you remember last week you were like,
No, I want to. I just ate a protein bar and like some tuna stuff, so it's just kind of it's nasty in this general vicinity.
oh, but
I told you, man, I need gum. Nobody's helping me out.
hey, so we are with these boys, Emblem3.
Hey guys. You're lucky you're inside that camera because this is not too good right now.
Hold to the breath. You have terrible breath right now. Everything's gonna be alright. No one can get in the way of what I'm feeling.
Nobody cares about your breath. You have this. You have this going for you.
It smells like flowers. Yay.
I have what? I think it's more of a natural musk. That's radiating a natural musk.
Let's not make this all about
some
your
girls
breath.
might find it attractive because it's like.
You know what? Can I say you're being a diva right now? I think it's Divas Week.
Oh, it is Divas Week. That's why we were so stoked for Diva Week is because like, you know, we're such big divas.
Speak for yourself here, man. You're the diva.
Big diva that it's like all I like to do is sing diva songs. All I do is sing diva songs. Like whenever I play music, that's all I want to do is just be a diva. So it was hard for me to find a song to do because there's just this vast genre of diva music to choose from. So we finally had to narrow it down to.
I heard it took you guys 7 hours. Is this true?
Yeah, actually, we were sitting in a room for like 7 hours just trying to find songs. It was crazy.
For days.
What were the top 3 choices, and then how did you get to Alicia Keys?
3.
We were doing that was one of them.
Hit Me Baby
One more time.
Britney.
Yeah, I'm glad that we chose Alicia Keys. Yeah.
You guys killed it. I mean, you never don't kill it. I feel like you guys are perfect. You're real. You're you guys. You're just always having fun. And
Part is that we get to be ourselves every time.
Yeah.
Literally, like if we mess up, I still feel like people would say we killed it just because we're so honest on stage. It's amazing.
your fans all over the world are so amazing. You have fans in New Zealand, Brazil. We have Kate Callie. On a scale of 1 to 10, how single are all 3 of you?
I don't know the
like
scale. Wait, is
10,
10
single.
like the most
10
single?
the most.
10 is the
I don't
most
have a
single.
girlfriend and I'm not strapped down in any relationships and I have no commitments whatsoever besides the band, so.
I think we're like a 10 all around.
Yeah, we're at.
Ladies.
I'm actually monogamous, so.
Second question, Juliana Barcy. Can you do your best impressions of each other?
Alright,
You do Wes.
alright, I'll do Wes. What's up, guys? It's like 7 in the morning. He's like, what's up, guys? Covered in sweat. I'm just getting out of bed. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I just ran like 7.5 miles. I got up at 5, hit the treadmill. Mirror action in his like underwear. He's like, man.
This happens every morning.
So this is true.
All right, Dad, make me breakfast.
All right.
Dad, are you gonna make?
Who does Keaton? Who's doing Keaton?
Here's Keaton. Just standing in the middle of us two.
He's always in the middle.
Yeah.
Last question, pointless comedy blog. Where do you hope to be in the next year?
On tour, famous and doing something with our lives. I don't know.
I hope to be on a different level of consciousness, a
That's
higher
much
level
better
of an
answer.
enlightened state of being.
Gandhi. Aren't you obsessed with Gandhi?
I'm not obsessed with Gandhi. I'm inspired by his lifestyle.
You're deep tonight. You're on like a deep.
Changed to Mahatma Chadwick.
Yeah. My fans started calling me Mahatma Chad. Mahatma means great souled. Sorry if I'm breathing that tuna on you. So, great souled Chadwick. I was like, that's awesome.
I did talk to Demi last week. I asked her thoughts.
I used to love them until I realized it's game time. No longer am I rooting for you, Emblem3. It's all about my team.
I understand.
I think she still loves you, deep down inside.
Our smile again tonight.
I looked her in the eyes. It was cool.
I saw at the end she couldn't stop smiling. She was trying so hard, and then she's like,
It was good. I liked it.
We broke her straight face into a smile
I
again.
looked at her for like a second and then I almost passed out, so I had to like stop, recollect myself, and like do some deep breathing exercises and woosah, you know?
What's the coolest thing someone's done for you so far?
Oh, okay, so yeah, I started the whole Team Inspire thing. Do you know about that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah,
Hashtag Team Inspire on Twitter.
Team Inspire. It's a place where we can share thoughts and ideas about positive things so we can make people start thinking differently and
Make the
thinking
world a better
positive.
place.
So the ultimate
Anyway,
goal, baby.
make the world a better place.
Perseverance.